third point of the four, create turnovers, protect the football. This has been a problem for the Browns the last two, even in the 11-win season. It was a little bit of a problem.
Well, it tells you how elite that defense was because they didn't turn over. So you're going to see an interception here from Hickman. He's playing that middle field, robbing the middle of the field. Great return on the touchdown. They have to create short fields for this offense, right? So if the offense doesn't have to go 80 yards, they can be successful. In the same breath, the quarterback, this is what Joe Flacco has struggled with, turning the ball over. Again, you want to make sure that this opposing team that you're playing each of the 17 weeks has to go long distances over and over and over. It's hard to do it against an elite defense. And if I'm the Browns coach, I'm not worried about rebuilding. I'm not worried about taking a look at guys. I'm thinking my defense is legit, top 5. I'm going to create great yard down and distance for my offense. I'm going to create turnovers. I'm going to score points. And we're going to be like the Ravens of old. We're going to win on defense. And the offense has got to not turn it over. Make sure that every drive ends in a kick. And they got a chance. And as a football coach, and I grew up a coach's kid, these are the things that you get excited about as a coach, even though no one else does. This is not flashy. This is not sexy. This can win you games. And people say, well, that's boring football. Winning is never boring. And you can ask any coach at any level. They can win games. It has to be perfect, but they can.
So the other thing that comes to mind when we talk about turnovers, and I'm curious as to your thoughts on this, the free safety play's been awful. I mean, and I don't say that lightly. Juan Thornhill, 2 years, had no interceptions. As a team last year, the Browns, as a team, had 4 interceptions total. Is it as simple as, their guy that's supposed to be a ball hawk and driving on and playing center field is not getting it done, or is it much more complicated than that?
Well, it's twofold. So for me, it comes down to tells you what a team sport football is, right? So if they can win on first down, so if that defensive line can win on first down, they not only help themselves out, but with the ability to pass rush, but now they can create a pass rush, and that makes it easier for the secondary. Like you said early on, they did not create a lot of pressure last year. They did not recreate the line of scrimmage, so that's what happened. Then, after they do those things, then they help each other out. Either Hickman, Kazee, who I was very impressed with during camp, or Jenkins, who they traded for, those guys have to be ball hawks. And more than important than being ball hawks, they have to make sure they tackle. Because if you're going to be a pressure front, you go downswing with who you are. If that happens, you're going to give up some big plays. But those guys have to be the last line of defense. So not only do they have to create turnovers, but they got to tackle. But this turnover thing starts, again, in my opinion, winning on first down, because then you can get strip sacks. You can play some exotic coverages, bring some exotic blitzes. So, again, all these these things all build on each other. And for me, that guy's got to make more plays, but that defensive line's got to win on first down so they create passing situations.